And welcome back to the Christmas series, and today is December 25th. Let me just say this. We haven't had a white Christmas in over 10 years, well, maybe even longer, and we're due for one. Now, I'm not an environmentalist, but if global warming is the cause, then we need to remedy this. Because we can't just go another Christmas without there being snow and people, having the chance to run outside and get in snowball fights and making snow angels. I even bought a goddamn parka. I've only used it once, and frankly the conditions were not optimal. I mean, it was in the 30s, and you don't wear a parka when it's 37 degrees outside. I could have just worn a hoodie and puffer vested and be just fine. A little bathed in sweat by the end. What seems weird to me is that these days, 30 degrees feels more like 50 degrees, and 50 feels like 70. I mean, it could be getting older, but I don't think so. I mean, there are plenty of people walking around in shorts and hoodies when it ought to be cold, but it just doesn't, I mean, whatever's going on here, the temperatures are just off whack, and we seem to live in a topsy-turvy world where cold isn't cold. At some point, do we eschew winter clothing altogether and just jump straight to springtime? Just toss out the winter clothing and tell the big box stores to dump their inventory. Whatever happened to the winter that we knew and loved? I mean, it's those oil-producing countries doing all this. I mean, most of them aren't Christians and would gladly be rid of Christmas if they could, and probably find the entire notion of a white Christmas to be vomit-inducing. Now, I get they don't like fun. They've made that point very clear, and I've come to accept that even conceiving of the concept of fun is warrant to have your head divorced from your body. But why, in God's name, would you want to ruin it for the rest of us? Just because you don't like Christmas and hate, the concept of fun itself, doesn't mean you should drag the rest of us down with you. I mean, let us have our wintry snow, the real kind, not the white dusty frost that vanishes in 30 minutes. And let us enjoy opening our presents while it's snowing outside. That being said, the countries where snow is a bane to existence, they could make some extra cheddar if they imported that to countries that need them. Now, I will say that in keeping, that you want to keep it in hemisphere. So, if say the Russians are getting too much snow and they're sick and tired of it, they can import it to the Carolinas. I mean, of course, this is theoretical, but still. It's something worth to mull over while, sitting at the window and seeing the pathetic dusting on the ground that isn't snow and wonder what might have been.